All right, here's the long-time UFC featherweight contender, Dan Ige. Came off Season 3 of Dana White's Contender Series back in 2017 and has realized a lot of UFC success since then. Big wins recently over Gavin Tucker, Damon Jackson, Nate the Train Landwehr. But oftentimes you glean the most from Ige after his losses. The man has an insatiable appetite for MMA improvement. Very rarely is he seen taking anything resembling time off. Outstanding cardiovascular base, huge hands, power in both of those, and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt he can lean on as well. Another big spot in a career full of them for Dan Ige here tonight. Well, you want to talk about a guy who has taken the sport by storm. Enter Zabit Magomedsharipov. I don't think we have enough buttons on the controller to do everything this guy does in the cage.
No, you can't even button mash some of the techniques that Zabit has in his arsenal. But the problem with preparing for Zabit is that you can't prepare for Zabit because there is no pattern. There is no rhyme or reason to what he's doing. Just look to the modified knee bar he did against Brandon Davis to finish that fight, to some of the other fantastic performances he has. It's almost like you're staring down the barrel of a test in Algebra 10, which doesn't even exist when you're trying to prepare for Zabit.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dan 50K Ige. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Zabit Magomedsharipov.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, Dan Ige, rich on experience, has a strength of schedule that rivals anyone in this featherweight division. Now let's see how he approaches the early portions of this round. A lot of people felt like maybe he would go for the takedown here tonight, but training under Eric Miksic, he has fallen in love with his striking a little bit. So it's going to be very interesting in terms of this stylistic challenge to see how Ige chooses to proceed.
Nice leg kick.
Big elbow there, lands. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Pretty nice lead right there by Magomedsharipov. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking game.
I mean, he's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Nice low single takedown. He passes to half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Zabit Magomedsharipov. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
trying to set up a leg submission here.
It's tight, working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish.
Oh, and he gets out.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely... Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Magomedsharipov elbow here is blocked. Nice job defensively there.
Oh, nice hook.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand there.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh. Back to his feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Final seconds of the round.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Big ground and pound.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from 2 of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round 2. With conviction to the body. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, so he didn't see any takedown. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now.
Oh, my goodness.
Bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Ege's pass attempt denied. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Zabit Magomedsharipov.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Now he's going full mount. Nice transition.
Magomedsharipov in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here. Magomedsharipov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Good, solid strike on the ground. Magomedsharipov right back to the full mount here. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2.
shot lands to the leg there. Another one.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game today.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now is continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, got to think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates.
Yeah.
I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised he hasn't even tried to take him down yet?
Yes, it's very surprising to watch a guy that has this type of wrestling chops not trying to attempt to get this fight to the ground.
That's how you do it. Beautiful kick by him there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by EA.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Magomedsharipov nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Work, guys.
Beautiful strike.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Nice shot there by the champ. Beautiful transition.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like strike. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. So there it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. Oh! smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
It's a good right hand right there. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Magomedsharipov. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
There as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad. Head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
EA gets the single leg takedown. Honest fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. He's got to start throwing down.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Magomedsharipov back in full mount. 10 seconds to go in round 4. Good work from the top here by Magomedsharipov. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Everything is going great. We're going to keep it going. One more round. You cannot handle your ground control. And this time when you take him down.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these bodies.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big right hand.
Oh, another one.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Magomedsharipov is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard.
That was nice.
Ege's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Got to figure out a way to lower the guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Magomedsharipov's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And now he's got the back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Zabit Magomedsharipov. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
You just have to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Magomedsharipov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by EA.
Oh, nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Magomedsharipov. Final seconds of the fight.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
EA's on. There's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-44, and 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Zabit Magomedsharipov.
All right, so they go the full 25 minutes, but in the end, the champion goes out the way he came in. Still the hunted at 140.